Hello my friends, this is David Laroche, the French speaker, and today you will discover the 5 steps to achieve your project. So in this video you will discover 5 steps to be able to achieve what you want to achieve. I mean, it can be a project in a company, it can be a dream. So if you follow these 5 steps, you will see a big difference in the way you are able to achieve what you want to achieve. So the first step to achieve what you want to achieve is to define the outcome of the project. If you don't know when it's finished, you will not be able to know where you have to go every day. So define the outcome will be useful in many ways. It will be useful for you to be motivated, because the more you know the outcome, the more you will have the motivation to go there, because you can't have any energy to go somewhere you don't know where it is. So you have to define what is the outcome of the project. What do I want? What do we want? The more you know that, the more you will have motivation. The more you know that, the more you will be able to become a leader, because leadership comes through your ability to express the vision, to express the outcome of the project. You know, when Kennedy said in 10 years we will be able to walk on the moon, it was the outcome, it was clear. So the more you define the outcome, the more you will have the motivation and you will be able to be a leader. The third thing is if you know what you want, you will be able to do the second step, is to split the project in steps. You will be able to say, okay, the first big step to achieve that is to achieve this small thing. And when you define the steps, you have to define clearly what is the step. If the step is not clear, it's the same. You will not be able to know what you have to do to achieve it. So a lot of people say, I want to be successful, I want to have money, but it's not clear. When you ask to them, can you tell me what do you want? What is your vision? They don't know their vision. So it's very important to define what you want and specifically what do you want. So for example, you can answer the question, how do I know if it's finished or not? How I will be able to speak about the project to someone else and explain him why it's finished. To know the outcome, you have to define how we know that a project is finished. So split the project in big steps. For example, I want to succeed in America in doing my videos. So I'm splitting the project in steps. One of the first steps is to be able to do a video. I did it. Second step, you will be able to do a series of video. Third step will be to do a webinar, training, seminar. I divide the project in steps, and then I can do the third step is to focus on the priority. I define what are the priorities and I focus on, because you have to know where to put your energy on when you wake up in the morning. When you wake up, you can say, okay, my project is that, I want to go there, and to go there I need to achieve this step. Until it's not finished, I do nothing else. So define where you want to go, define the steps, and do the steps no matter what. So for you, the question is, what do you need to achieve to finish a step, to be able to do the next one, to go in towards your dream? Okay, it's very important to define that, because the more you will know where you want to go, the more you will have the ability to finish the steps to achieve it. Okay, so define the step. The next one is to eat the frog. Eat the frog means that when you wake up, you do the most uncomfortable things you can do, because if you are able to do it, you will have the motivation to do everything else. So for example, if doing my English videos is not comfortable, I will wake up and do my English videos. If doing sport is not comfortable, I will wake up and do that. We are doing usually what we love, or what it's easy. It's not about what we love, it's what it's easy. But if you start with what is uncomfortable, then it's like you are developing your muscle, because you start with something hard, now you can do everything. So eat the frog in focusing on the priority to finish the big step, to be able to go to do the big project. So you have a big project, you divide it in smaller step, you focus on the priority, and you eat the frog in the morning. And the last thing is to define the actions you need to do to go there. And what I mean action is you define an action by the result. An action is I need to finish that. It's not I will work on my project. It's not an action. It's not I will look for on the website. I want to get things done, and to get things done I need to say I will finish that. Or it's better to have a smaller action, but you know that you will be able to finish it, than to say I will work on that. Because when you say I will work on that, you have stress, because you will say I have to work on that, I have to work on that, I have to work on that. But if you wake up and define I need to finish that, and it's clear, because if you finish that, you are doing a small step of the big step to finish a big project. You are able to tackle every big project. So you have a big project, big step, and then small steps through actions. And you are able to say the action is done when, and you continue. If you are not able to say how the action is ended, it's because it's not clear. I insist on that. Maybe you understood the power of action, but today I'm insisting on the fact that to achieve something, you have to define clearly when it's done. Because when you know when it's done, you are able to focus your energy, because we have energy when we see how we will be able to achieve it. If it's not clear, if it's blur, it will like, oh, it's too high, it's too big. But if I know, okay, I have to wake up, take my camera, use my light, do a short video, and it's done. It's my step, my action. I know I can do it, and I do it. Some days it's harder, some days it's easier, but it's so clear, so I know that I have to wake up and do my video to inspire you. I've been doing it, and each day I am improving myself. So it's the same for you. 5 steps, define clearly where you want to go, the clarity of the outcome, split the project in steps, focus on the priority, eat the frog, and define action by steps, by results I mean. In the next video, you will discover the success formula. It's a formula that you can follow to achieve your dreams. So tomorrow morning, you will discover the success formula. Before that, share the video, click on the button share and like it, and comment in telling me what do you want to know. I am collecting all your questions to be able to answer it. So it's just the beginning. Let's grow together. I love you so much, and see you soon. Bye bye.